Hi, my dear teacher. Welcome to my TLD final presentation. I have to say it's my great honor to summarize this academic year with my self-reflection. My name is YUWEN with my student number T0101824. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a 24 years boy doing master degree in Nottingham Trent University. I have eager of success. I'm kind. I have passion on business, and due to my business experience, I have excellent communication skills. Why I like doing business, I think it is under the effect by my original family. Both of my parents work for government. They are not allowed to do any business, so I don't want to live a life which is quite similar to them. About my weakness, I think I might be narrow in some situation, which means I will overthinking and struggling onto one thing. I think it is critical. Overthinking and struggling on one thing means I will put absolute effort onto one thing, which would help me easier to success. However, I afraid to loss. I think loss is unacceptable to me in most situations, which means I will caught in bad emotion after losing, and I think I still lack of some professional skill, like I don't have enough certification qualification like a doctor or an engineer. I should study more in my future. What I have done, I have went through some CPD activity, and I will introduce my CPD activity in the coming slide. I appreciate the platform that PowerBot has given to me with very clear classification that I can summarize what I have done and how I have been changed. I make the preliminary plan around money. This plan is conducted around money because in my initial consideration, money is the most important thing which can help me to enhance my social stance or buy the things whenever I want to buy. And as I reiterate, I extremely want to success. The first CPT activity I have done is the interview practice with NTU graduate student. I have communicated with them and learning some interview skill. Initially, I think I should act like a role that to speak something, to add something that the audience want to hear or want to see. However, they taught me I'm not right when accepting the interview. I should build up my self-confidence by demonstrating the natural self. Whenever I'm real, I'm natural, I will be more confident. No matter what I demonstrate will meet the audience or not, but that would be very impressive to me because I'm honest and demonstrating the natural self. Cross-cultural communication is the second. It is the second activity I have done. What I have learned is the ideological difference should be understood and respected. Especially, occasionally we will be allocated into a nationally diverse team. The foreigners will grow up under totally different background, education, and ideological phenomenon. I should change the stereotype. I think I cannot focus too much on my thinking mode, but I have to try to comprehend, understand other people's thinking mode, to explore my vision on a different platform, which will be very interesting when you try to comprehend other, accepting the different culture from different nation. So we should not argue too much when we was allocated into a nationally diverse team, but we should respect the ideological difference and comprehend each other. Put oneself into other people's shoes. That what I think. virtual volunteering. As I said, initially I put money into my first consideration. However, doing volunteering activity do not make any profit. However, after taking this session, I have been I have been changed because I realized that contributing love is also satisfying myself. I can perceive the happiness after helping other people, and there are a lot of people who need help in the world. Except money, there are still a lot of things deserve the expectation, and the love, and the world need the love delivery. We cannot imagine a world without love, and it is our absolute responsibility to repay the country and community which has given us a background, environment to study, to grow up. The employer online webinar, what I have learned is about the recruitment fair and the importance of respect in the recruitment process, and there are many welfares would be very important besides money. As I reiterate again, I think money is so that important. However, after the employer online webinar, I start to understand there are a lot of welfare will be important as as well, like the qualification that we will get in the work journey, like travel, like the work experience, like achievement, like what responsibility we have taken. All of us should go through about 20 to 30 years work journey. When we get old, when we retire, when we recall what I have done, what I have got. Beside money, there are still a lot of things will be very brilliant memory in our mind. So in my future, no matter being an employer or a boss, I will respect and highly focus on the welfare and dedicate to the company. The construction site in China at the last CPD activity, what I have learned, I think being a boss is not easy because I have to handle tremendous uncertainty to balance the workers and my clients, to be cooperative, to achieve some hard work, because working is not like at school. The client is totally different from my classmate, and what I have learned is what I have cultivated is persistent, because due to the effect of epidemic, I have been back to my country and retake my work at the bottom of March. I have to take care of both my study and work in the meantime, which is very tough to me. And I have summarized 4 basic elements of getting offer from client, which is kindness, social value, and price advantage, and quality service. Whenever a person collect these 4 elements, he will get job offer very easily. And I will introduce a story about the construction site in the coming slide. How I reflect and myself by using diagnostic tool. I think it is a process of self-exam and evaluation, making comparison between previous and current self, and I always reflect what matter most frequently, and if I have been trained, I will perceive the delegation of frequencies of some behavior of mine. I have taken Myers-Briggs type indicator to paint my personality. I'm an extroversion guy. I'm passionate at any external opportunity which could make profit. I prefer taking action because I think taking action speak louder than any language which should justify the possibility by taking action. And I'm sensing based on my anti-risk ability. It is also affected by my original family because I'm not from a rich family but a very common middle class family. I like thinking rather than merely feeling. I focus so much on the task. I will carefully consider the risk, the possibility, the potential profit, then to take action. I won't take action by feeling, but I will make a very detailed plan before taking action. However, I select perceiving than judging because I know the world is changing rapidly. We cannot copy the previous success, but we should explore a way that is uniquely to success. I am who I am, and I'm the product of this century. What I have learned and how I have been changed. First of all, I focus more on time management after doing CPT activity because I have to take care of my work and study in the meantime. Likewise, I have become more self-disciplined. Despite it is tough, I have sacrificed my entertainment time in 2020. And what I have learned is money is not the most important thing, but love is the most essential elements between the connection of people. And I have cultivated long-term vision and empathy. Empathy is very important because I have realized there are still a lot of people need help and need to be loved in the world. And like my workers are working very hard and they are suffering from poverty and inequality. I'm leading about 50 workers in the construction site. Finally, affirmation. Despite this year is so tough, but whatever, all of us have almost went through it. We should keep the persistent. Uh, Moving on, I will answer some sustainable development goal question and demonstrate some my personal understanding. The first question, I have done many research about poverty and inequality. Why they matter? Because after doing the research, I can perceive the expanding gap of poor and rich, and the inequality of opportunities related to education, healthcare, letter differentiation. The poor people cannot enjoy the equal welfare of the rich. However, paying low to the workers has gradually become an inherent point in the business. Enhancing the poor group has never been considered to cut off the welfare of rich. Moreover, the poor group has weaker family structure in most situations, and they might be suffering from employment discrimination or even education discrimination. Their next generation will go to work more earlier than the poor people. According to the United Nations, in most developing countries, there are almost 80% of poor group cannot afford their house and even health care. All of these are leading potential threat to the social stability. So we should do something to change this situation. By my knowledge and experience, how I can help in relation to the global goal, like I will be doing business in the future of my life. In in the current situation, I will give my best help to my worker, like paying more salary to them as much as I can. But only paying more salary is not enough. I should teach them the skill of time management. Like I will ask them to study more, to focus more on their education of next generation, because knowledge is the most effective tool to change one's life. And according from my online employer webinar, I will try to enhance their perception of happiness. I will conduct travel and giving more vacation to my workers, let them feel warm. And more importantly, I will criticize their bad behavior, because I think some of my workers, they like gambling. It is really a bad behavior and which would cause them into worse poverty. Despite my contribution is limited, but I think all the people should contribute their love and effort to change this situation. So, when talking about my understanding of responsible management, I think it is related to three key elements: sustainability, responsibility, and ethic, which should protect the common value, to minimize the negative effect on environment, society, culture, balancing the interests of individual and the majority, which means we cannot sacrifice other people's benefit. We cannot sacrifice social benefit, environment to achieve one's profit. Like in about making decision, a rational company should not merely consider the benefit of stakeholder, but should meet the social value. So to protect the social justice, making all the decisions should be ethic and responsible, and should be beneficial to the sustainability of our community, our country, and our world. Which means we should achieve a common sense that people under this framework are trying, making effort to make the world better, more sustainable. Let me answer question 4. I would like to talk about an experience in the principle of marketing. I was allocated into a nationally diverse team with 4 foreigners. We caught in argument that all of us want to be the leader, and we argue in the campaign. However, I understand that argument change nothing but will make the situation worse. So I try to put myself into other people's shoes and to comprehend, to plan each other's strength and weakness, and try to find out the most appropriate person to be our leader. And besides, I tell my group member, no matter who will be the group leader, we should keep our contribution. And I realize that an inclusive and in a person with inclusive heart will be magnificent. And no matter who is the leader and who is the contributor, we should be cooperative and try to give our best help into the team. We are election an orientation of a team. We are not merely selecting a leader. The result was pretty great. Under the effort of everyone, we work very cooperative. We kept very closely linked. We had been the most profitable team in that virtual competition. Our virtual company had become the most profitable company with highest reputation, and we all of us got very attractive grade in principle of marketing, at least commendation. Finally, I would like to talk about an experience in my construction site. At the construction site, due to the late arrival of material, I received an order that my team must complete the setup process within 2 days, which means the 4-day work has been reduced by half. I was able to refuse this order because according to the contract, that's not my responsibility. However, I think I should do something to help my client to achieve this goal, because this remain further opportunity of cooperation in the long blueprint, in the blueprint. So I was forced to cooperate with an outsourced team, which means a new team was conduct around my workers and the outsourced worker. All of us were not familiar with each other and have no cooperation experience before. So I held the conference to discuss the work distribution and achieve a consensus that we should be cooperative. We should not mind too much that how much we would pay, and we should stick to the belief that we must accomplish. Successfully achieving this renovation will be one of the best memory in the 2020. So we were happy to help each other. After finishing their work, they not spend a long time of resting, but to help others to speak up their work. Whenever a technical problem occurs, information will be provided in a short period of time. Many brief meetings had been held within that night. After the solution is approved, the plan will be quickly and efficiently executed. As a result, we proudly complete the work and greatly met the customer requirement with high quality and timely. We spent only a night and we didn't sleep at that night, and we meet the ribbon cut ceremony of the mayor of Guangdong province. We were praised by my client and received additional compensation. What I have done during this process, I have encouraged my workers and the outsourced worker and keep encourage them to be cooperative and pay more salary in advance to them to boost their confidence. In reflection, the key to the success of Team 9 is in the belief is cooperation. As a leader, I often encourage workers to cultivate a responsible mind and long-term vision. In summary, what doesn't kill me has make me stronger. Despite 2020 is very tough for all of us, and how much you pay, how much you will get. Life is so valuable. Don't waste any time, but to focus more on time management. About how much you pay, how much you will get back. It means you want the best success, that you will sacrifice many things, and you should put absolute effort to achieve it. Here's my reference list. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate this opportunity. And thanks for your patience and help, teacher. Thank you.